Hello, people, and welcome to some F-Zero GX with me and Roberlink.
Hello, I am here.
This time I'm going to be the one playing because, yeah, I love this game, and I played it a lot. So, I don't know if Roberlink did as much.
I did play it, but I was never good at it.
So I did already go ahead and play some of the Grand Prix. I did Novice and Standard for the first three, and Standard on Emerald unlocked Diamond, so I haven't done that yet, but yeah, so I've done a little bit of this already to get back into the swing of things, I guess they say. Okay, so we're going to be doing story. This is, well, this one's just a cinematic, but it's notoriously hard, I'd say. Black Shadow failed in his last bid to win the Grand Prix, and has now incurred the wrath of an evil villain, even though he already is one. I remember these graphics looked so nice to me back when I used to play it originally.
I was just thinking that when I saw the opening intro.
But we're, yeah, we do have a converter for component to HDMI, and it's also an upscaler, so that might have something to do with it not looking quite as nice as it used to.
Because it's not meant to fit on this big screen.
Yeah, it's on a bigger screen. Uh-oh. Like, did I do a cool flip? At least.
Wait, just give me one more chance. One more chance is all you get to win this F-Zero Grand Prix, or you know the price of failure. Yes, I can win it this time. I swear.
Now I gotta walk back to the nearest, F-Zero gas station.
So, I was actually looking up who developed this because I knew it was Sega and some other company or something like that. It's Amusement Vision, which is apparently just a developer that's part of Sega that was kind of like separated for a bit and then eventually merged back to Sega. And yeah, I wanted to also mention that, you know how there's the Blue Falcon and also Black Shadow's machine, the one who just got his machine destroyed. Yeah. His machine is called Black Bull. So because Sega was a part of this in terms of development, later in a game called just Shadow the Hedgehog, the one where he's the main character,
Right.
there are two mini bosses in that game that are named Blue Falcon and Black Bull. And I'm guessing it's because Sega had a hand in this that they got, they were able to actually use those names.
Huh.
And I guess it was just be a reference, but it was kind of cringy.
I remember Black
to see
Bull.
them in.
Don't remember Blue Falcon in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, it was in the Shadow the Hedgehog game, the Blue Falcon was one of those human mechs that he has to fight. Yeah, there were multiple paths in that game, so there was no guarantee you'd actually see everything if you didn't play like every route.
I still have to do that.
It's a very edgy game. It tries too hard. But yeah, back to this game.
Yeah.
Okay. Craving another title, Falcon has trained tirelessly at his base. Okay, so this one isn't too hard, at least not on the normal difficulty.
Those like blade fins on his gloves, like those look like they get in the way of a lot of things.
The only reason I wasn't talking is because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to talk over this or not. But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's no real dialogue here, so.
Yep. So basically, you just have to do training to make sure you're at least a fraction of as good as the real Captain Falcon. So I just need to run into everything. Except the walls.
I was about to say, that's what you normally do in this game, and you try not to do, is hit everything.
Yeah, I think this was... So you know how I said I was trying to beat them all before on like the hardest difficulty when I used to play it a lot?
I think so, yeah.
So this is the last one that I was able to beat on the hardest difficulty, and it took forever.
Really?
Yes. Because on the hardest difficulty, you can't miss a single one. You have to go on specific paths each lap. And then you still have to make sure you don't slow down too much.
Huh.
In fact, I think you have to actually make sure you do it like a race. Like you have to be going as fast as possible just to make the timer. So I think I got pretty much all of them. Not quite all of them, but most of them at least. So I can just focus on speeding up. Yeah, I think I got all of them. 'Cause I don't see any more.
I always felt like the manual boost was stronger than the boost pads.
It might actually depend on which machine you're using.
Huh.
Yep, see, I thought so. Pretty sure you had to buy those story missions.
Huh.
Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. You've cleared level E. You shouldn't be proud of that. It's just level E.
That lip sync, though.
It might have been synced with the Japanese version.
True.
Alright, so now what I have to do is I have to go back into the store and buy the next story mission.
That's customized, you clicked on.
Yes.
Or wait to. Oh, that's where the shop is. Okay.
And they're more expensive than the tickets they just gave me. Good thing I stored some up.
Well, if they were as expensive as the tickets, there'd basically be no point.
Falcon chases a bounty into the wastes and lands in an ambush.
I remember having trouble with this.
Yeah. Yeah, first mission, you know, pretty good. And this one took me a while to finish even the first time.
You stole the prize money from us last time. You will pay for that.
Like, shove off.
Fine-looking machine you're driving, Falcon. You know the law here in Red Canyon. If you lose the race, you forfeit your machine.
Funny, I've never heard of that law. But he said it, so it must be right. So it must be true.
Yeah, clearly.
You can't back down now. The mighty Falcon can't back down from a challenge now, can he?
Wait, so does that mean if I win, I get your machine?
All right then. The first one to that checkpoint over there is the winner. I can't lose in my fire stingray.
It's hot pink. Nothing that's colored hot pink can lose.
And it's got flames on the back, which means it goes extra fast.
Alrighty. I think one of the reasons it took me so long to beat this the first time was because I wasn't, you know, I hadn't played it very much yet, and I didn't figure out that you need to actually, you know, leave some good space between your boosts. Otherwise you don't fully take advantage of them.
Right. Look at that, he starts off just like zooming ahead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the rocks.
Yep.
Those did not help.
That's the thing that makes this difficult. Yeah, difficult.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about it.
Oh wow, I already passed him. Normally you can't pass him until the very end. That's when it like lets you. I want to hit him, but probably not a good idea to try.
You still just want to though, because just want to let out your rage against the map.
Oh, dang it. That hurt. I'm still alive, though. I was just thinking in the first...
Okay, you can't tell like how the inertia works with those rocks.
it's hard to tell if they're going to stop beforehand or not.
Yeah.
I just need to be smarter about it. In the first lightning course in the Grand Prix mode, it is so easy to get so many kills in that course. But I got like 10 of them the first time I played it again. Concentration noises. Yeah.
Aww.
I don't know if that puts me out of contention or not. But I'll keep trying. I remember this also feeling like it took forever, but we're almost near the finish already.
Feels like a long time already, though. At least to me.
Whoops. Oh. Right into it. That's a spicy meatball.
Are his men like pushing those? Like those things are huge.
I don't know. And they're like all conveniently placed at the very edge. Yeah, I imagine that's what all his men are doing.
Yeah.
I think that was the bug where every time he gets hit, you shoot out sparks.
Really?
I seem to remember that.
Huh.
And it's not impossible for him to die on this course as well. Ooh, I hit him, but I don't think I did. I don't think it let me do a whole lot to him.
Aw.
Because normally the side swipe does a lot. Oh.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Ugh. I was like, I need to pause this. Alright. And continue. Can I still win this? Whoa. I still have enough for one boost. There we go. No!
Oh, see, like how you beat this?
Well, it's because I did run smack into one this try, didn't I? So if I don't smack straight into one, I should
That's
still
the
be
thing,
able to win.
you have to do it. You basically have to be perfect, or at least flawless. I already feel like this is going to be a long one. I'm getting flashbacks of just the pain. Try and do this like 50 times in a row.
Well, I hit him. Yeah, I wonder if he has like infinite health, in which case the only way he would be able to die is if he actually went off course, which may have happened the one time. Shit. Keep messing it up. I was just wondering, maybe if I don't boost at all at first, then maybe when he does finally start to slow down near the end, maybe I can just keep boosting. And maybe that's how I'm supposed to pass him.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, when I was a kid playing this, I always was just like, no, gotta try my best. I didn't think to experiment with stuff like that. Patience. I wonder if there's like a tactical way to like have boosted a certain amount of times by the time you reach a certain point to make it as difficult as possible for him, because he always tries to stay somewhat ahead of you to a certain degree. That'd be interesting. Okay, I think I can start boosting now. Oh boy.
Oh, God.
This is ridiculous. But I win.
Oh, that worked. Oh.
Acquired 15 tickets. See, this gets hard fast.
Ugh.
Dalton, I'm gonna get you in the Grand Prix.
It's like, I'd say I won your machine, but yeah, it also just blew up too. Not worth anything to me anymore. Alrighty, so real quick before we end the episode, I want to show you something. Do you know what it is?
No.
I mentioned it in the F-Zero episode we did, the original F-Zero.
I can't remember.
Alright, so you need a heavy machine. Ideally, you want to use something like the Black Bull, but the Fire Stingray is still heavy enough to do this. It is called snaking. So you take a heavy racer vehicle, you can even do it with custom machines, put it all the way to max acceleration. Actually, I'm going to make it green, because that shade of pink I don't quite like. Alrighty. So, do you remember me telling you how to do this?
No, I don't. I can't remember what snaking is. I know we talked you. I know you mentioned it.
So all you do is right and R, and then left and L, and you keep doing that. So here, normally I go about close to 1,000 when I boost, 1,400. Now watch this. Alright, I'm trying to not run into stuff. You tell me what the max readout is.
So 1,000, 1,600.
Okay, wait
1,100.
just a sec. Let's get into this larger area. Now what's it at?
It was at 2,400.
Yeah, you see that's a lot more. And see how far ahead I am in front of the
Yeah,
pack?
gee.
So yeah, and that's not even with the best or the optimal vehicle to do that with. So yeah, that's snaking.
Huh.
So, we'll continue the story next episode. So until then, goodbye.
Goodbye.